What's good? It's your boy Terra Money, and today I'm going to talk about Microsoft partnership with Meta, formerly known as Facebook. And right now, it's an amazing partnership. As you can see, I'm on the Verge blog website. You know what I'm saying? The great speakers of Microsoft and Xbox in general. And I'm gonna go through not just the whole list, but I'm gonna read the part where Xbox is added to VR. Because we were always wondering why Xbox is not part of VR, why Xbox don't have a VR headset. Well, you gotta understand they focus on cloud gaming. In this particular partnership, they brought that cloud gaming system into the metaverse quest. So meta quest, I mean. But when it really come down to it, though, this is just a big step of how to the now that since they added Xbox Cloud's gaming service into the VR Meta headset. And when we have brain chips and stuff like that, that's going to be added to there as well. And that's going to get people to get brain chips in their brains when they want to play Xbox Game Pass or Xbox Remote Play from their mind when they close their eyes and enter into the Xbox ecosystem. I mean, that is the next step in around the year 2030 or 2040, but definitely past 2050 though. But other than that, though, this is how Xbox is doing. They're trying to put their cloud service on every single device that's electronic out there. I mean, people can play on their refrigerator screens with Samsung screens. Even people can play on their Samsung smart watches. So when it really comes down to Apple too, but mostly Android though. But at the same time, let me go to the list. Let me read the headlines first and then go to the list. Microsoft partners with Meta to bring Team, Office, Windows, and Xbox to VR. The biggest Microsoft and Meta partnership since the Windows Phone days. And that's the truth right there. As you can see, Microsoft team on Meta Quest VR headset. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to go through the one where it talks about Xbox. So I want to go to that part. Here it is. Xbox Cloud Gaming inside the Quest image Meta. The key here the key here is to close an unusual partnership between Meta and Microsoft. While the pair have collaborated on teams for Meta Proto devices and on some integrations for SharePoints and Outlook, this is the first big partnership since the deep Facebook integration in Windows phones more than a decade ago. Microsoft appears to be hedging its own bets on the future of work in VR and AR headsets, or as Microsoft likes to call it, mixed reality. Microsoft has previously experimented with, okay, this ain't talking about Xbox, so I ain't gonna read the whole thing. I thought I was gonna talk about Xbox on this part, but I guess it didn't. But as you can see right here, can I click on this? Oh, I can't. So as you can see right here, you know what I'm saying, Xbox Cloud Gaming inside the Quest. So as you can see, this is how it's going to look. You can make it to big screen, small screen, but as you can see, you're in your virtual homeland. You know what I mean? Homeland, but your home, your conference, your sanctuary, your virtual sanctuary, you know what I'm saying, inside of the Meta Quest. And as you can see, Xbox Cloud Gaming and basically remote play. And Game Pass, as you can see, you can play it from within your Quest headset. And I think you can pair it with your controller as well, which is awesome and excellent and out of control. So when it really comes down to it, though, y'all, when it comes down to the whole amazing outlook of this, is that, Xbox is going to be on every device out there, every electronic device that has a screen. And when we start having brain chips around 2030 or after 2030, around the decade of 2030, you know what I'm saying, we'll be able to dream inside of Xbox, Game Pass and Xbox Remote Play, and play within our minds, controlling our characters within our brain chips, within our minds, and stuff like that. And Xbox is going to be first in the door with that by having, an Xbox inside of your brain chip. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. That's the future of transhumanism. At the same time, it will connect to the metaverse as well. Like, this is the first step right here. This is the very first step right here. It's to add Xbox into Meta Quest or Oculus Quest, wherever it goes by now. But I'm gonna call it the Quest. So adding this to the Quest is amazing. It's perfectly amazing. And I'm happy and grateful that Microsoft is partnering with Meta. Cause you gotta understand, even though people don't understand why Microsoft not getting into the VR, you gotta understand they into the cloud gaming is more better than VR. Cause you gotta understand, why I go anywhere, I take my movies and my music with me on my phone. You feel me? Even play it on my TV or on my computer as well through websites and stuff. But I can take it with me. And then having games, having cloud gaming, taking your games with you wherever you go is definitely amazing. Because with that will improve your skills and improve your abilities with your hands and the controller that you use to play with. But that's one thing, games been around for ages. Games started in physical sports. Now it's going straight to the digital, straight to the virtual and digital. And that's one thing. But this is the next step of what Microsoft is doing. Like I said, once we have the computer brain chips, our quantum computers are going to connect to it, and that'll be easy and helpful for us to play Xbox Game Pass and remote play in our minds when we go to sleep at night, or whenever we take a nap, or whenever we feel like gaming while we laying down and stuff. And that's the next step. That is the next step, and that's the next goal. So looking at Xbox coming to the Quest, it's amazing and beautiful. This will makes me want to buy me a VR headset, but I gotta get my channel up and running. Even though I'm getting some new subscribers, I'm always losing some, just for the simple fact that I'm into gaming now and I don't want to see gameplays. But at the same time, I'm getting new subscribers, so I don't care what the majority of my subscribers think. Cause you gotta understand, I'm all about gaming right now, and I'm all about focusing on the metaverse and also spirituality too, but also integrated into the virtual or the digital. To be the pioneer of virtual spirituality. Someone can be a pioneer for augmented spirituality, but when it comes to being at home and staying at home, so I'm all about virtual spirituality. And that's when they come down to. So it's your boy, Money.